3, 2, 1, begin. DevilAzite versus TrenWolfMan in Downwell. Throw those cats. 30 minutes on the clock. "23 matches at Downwell left by my calculations, but I might be off a little bit here. About 16 until hard mode. See how these players do. I don't believe we've seen either one of these players yet. DevilAzite has a win on the board, but it's only because his partner for the match had to bail out of the tournament, so he didn't actually get to play. Caves 2. TrenWolfMan's taking an early lead. DevilAzite's getting those huge combos. 21. 4 away from the big one. Takes a hit. Gonna get that health back. I just don't know about those combos, man. That's definitely slowing him down here. Puncher. Safety jetpack on the right for Wolfman. Oh man, Tren's low HP already. You gotta be really careful. You want to see the players at 1 health and oh man, he got taken out, lost his lead. It was a very minor lead, now it's a huge loss of time. He's just lost 2 minutes. Meanwhile, DevilAzite's picked up another whole HP. Mostly from guns. DevilAzite just passed up on reverse engineering and gem powered for bullets coming out of boxes, which is nice, but it's not one that I'd pick over those two. I wonder what the thought process is there on that mutation choice. As a note to players in this thing in the future, game capture will get rid of Steam notifications like that. And DevilAzite's taking a bunch of hits too. He might actually be out. Yeah, he's back at the start as well. That puts him in the behind. Because that's a worse death to have taken. He lost a minute all told. Hey, Bro T, thanks for sub, man.
Thanks for so many great traces / arcade pits.
I wonder why it said traces. That's okay. I understand. No problem. My races and arcade pit in part are funded by Patreon and subs. And I got plenty of both of those things. So I got plenty of tournaments. Man, I was like barely slipping through there without taking a hit. It was pretty close call. You never know what you're gonna get in this round 1 of this tournament, man. People might struggle, people might fly through here in 10 minutes. It's hard to tell. Technically a round 1 match for both. Oh man, as I almost pulling off that huge combo again, but just end up at 21. Trent's down in 2-1. Azite's about half a level behind at this point, which isn't too bad considering his death came later. He lost a good minute on that death, comparatively to the 2 minutes that Wolfman would have lost if Azite didn't die. He's closing that distance at a reasonable pace here. They're both in 2-2. One of them has Noppy, one of them has Laser. Shotgun. Gem-powered Noppy is not too bad, though. Azite's continuing to be an entire stage behind here. Almost, anyway. He's gonna have to move it a little bit. Unless Wolfman goes down again, he's gonna have to be careful. You don't want to see any more death. Oh, jeez, just instantly lost the health he just got. Dad, Wolfman died. Too many skulls. Back to the start. That puts Azite way ahead. I want to see these players make it to the boss. That's what I want to see. Hopefully they just need this warm-up. Azite took 2 in a row there. That candle, man. He passed on it. It already would have helped him out a lot. Azite's at 6 HP. Seems to be doing okay now. Maybe ran into a spot of bad luck last time. There's Jim Powered. Trent's taking too many hits, man. He had to use an apple to get healed there. Didn't even get an HP out of it because it had to heal him too much, unfortunately. Oh. As I bit by a jellyfish. As that's currently the furthest in the aquifer. He's got 4 HP left. Aquifer 2. Going in. There's a knife and fork. He neglects it. Azite's got some really strange mutation choices. I've not seen people pick things other than the ones he's skipping here. Intentionally. Most people go for knife and fork, especially in this area. It's already starting to get old though. I can understand why you might not want it, but I still would have gone for it because I think I'd get an HP or 2 out of it. If you're curious, if you want to watch these tournament matches, if that's your intention, if you're coming by to watch these, as well as or nothing else, like if those are important for you to see, check my calendar. I update it every night, basically. Every night I double check it to make sure it's correct. And all of my tournament matches are on there. As well as any delays, postponements, any canceled events. If I were going to cancel Arcade Pit, it would be on there. That is incredibly rare though, but it would be on there too. Things like that. My calendar's on the calendar or schedule command. Azite's not getting the guns that I think he wants. He's taking guns because he wants the bonus. But I don't think those are the guns he wants. 3-3. And Smash, thanks for the sub, man. And Finn, too.
This goes out to that one cute jellyfish that spawns in Aquifer 1 sometimes. I'm gonna level with you here, Smite. I don't actually like this Busby character.
Let me show you something. Well, I'll show you after this match is over. This game is Downwell. The creator of it is now on the Nintendo team. They picked him up. It's an indie game. The objective is to fall to the bottom without dying. Combos give you bonuses. Enemies get in your way. You shoot with your feet, using the energy that you get back every time you land or jump on an enemy. Which usually works. Some enemies are immune to jumping on, but most of them aren't. The red ones are immune. The red ones are acidic to the touch. Very action-packed little game. With a minimalistic style. It's got a lot of style. Azite's rocking the laser and he's on 5 health. I think he's finally got the gist of things. He's finally got his groove on. He's going right through now. Wolfman is having a much harder time. I don't know if he got a job from this, but I know he got a job. I don't know if Downwell was the reason why Nintendo hired him, but I know that they did. It was in the news recently, and that's his claim to fame, is this game. So that's why I knew. Like, they said his name, which I have seen before, but more importantly, they said Downwell creator, and I'm like, oh yes. I may be running a tournament of that right now. Thanks, Google. I don't know what they hired him to do, but he does design good games. One would hope that's what it is, but I mean, it could be all kinds of things, honestly. Down goes Wolfman in 2-1. Couldn't make it through. He'll have to play much more carefully next time. I don't think that Azite's going to lose this at this point. But Azite might. He might screw this up. He's being very careful and he's playing in a non-racing style, basically. He's trying to optimize to keep his health topped off. Swapping weapons. He's taking the time, even though he already has the laser, to try and find the laser again as a heart. Like, he's doing that. Which takes a lot of time. You know, that's going to add up to probably a full minute of time that he's spent swapping weapons. But he does get HP out of it. $30 is kind of a cutoff time. If the players don't win in 30 minutes, I cut them off and decide who wins based on distance. But we're going to see winners most of the time. Azite's against the boss right now. So this tournament match will be decided when somebody does 2 of those. He's going to get a point when he beats this boss here, and I fully expect him to. He's got a lot of equipment. He's got a lot of HP. He's earned himself a lot of safety net for this. You don't start with 7 HP. You get that 3 extra HP he's gotten through hard work, and he's done it. So he's almost doubled on HP coming down here. And he's beaten phase 1 of the boss. Took 2 hits on phase 2 so far. I don't want to push it too hard. Hate to see you end up dead here. Doesn't want the shotgun for the heart. Keeps on rolling. Has 4 HP left. Phase 3. Now you gotta worry about air a little bit. Man, takes another hit. Might be worth that heart there on the left. He doesn't want it. 3 HP. Going into phase 4. Final phase. He's still got this. He's still got this. Just needs not to get shot too much here. Two HP. One HP. Azite's got it. He's killed him. 1 point. Nice work. Now, back to the start with him. So while they're setting back up, I'm going to show you this smash. And others who might be interested. I'm hiring somebody to paint me a bag with a various bunch of my art on it. It's going to be really nice. What I have here is one of the panels. Just one. Basically, I want a bag that I can carry around MagFest and places like it that you can recognize me by having it and know that it's me. And then you won't have to look hard for me. It should be easy to know that it's me. TrenWolfMan's telling me he's gotten controller troubles on his first run, but not the rest of them. There's a lot on that bag. I've seen what it looks like. I would say right now it's like 70-80% done. I mean, it's up to that guy how long he wants to work on it, but like, it looks really nice. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match. Azite just needs 1 more to win. Tren needs 2. Best of 3. Here we go. The Apple guy is really old school logo for me at this point, man. That's almost 2 years old. We still use them in intros, obviously. Because it's hard to humanize a snail. And him retreating into his apple is very close. But the guy I hired, he is the I Paint Creatures guy. Commissioned him is what I did. More than hired. I commissioned him to do that, and he obviously paints creatures, not humans so much. So I wanted him to stick to what he's good at, which is snails. He's good at snails, really good at snails. I don't know how he is with humans, but he's really good with snails. So I asked him to just cover that bag in snails, maybe throw in some parrots and frogs, and if he feels like it, dropping my name on there, my Twitch stream name, and Bubsy once, which he did. As to our runners, early laser on both with 3 shots each. A little difficult to use, but it's effective. It's so powerful. But you're just gonna run out of ammo for sure. You're gonna have to bounce off a lot of enemies to keep that maintained. On the other hand, it's pretty easy to stay up in the air, as long as you're careful with it. Azite's already at 5 HP. Both players neck and neck here, clearing 1-3 together. Well, this year at MagFest I was wearing my dad's Activision coat, which was a pretty effective way to find me. The problem is then I have to wear a coat. It's pretty warm inside. I'd rather carry a bag and store said coat inside for when I'm indoors, you know. I just ended up thinking that a bag would be a nice accessory to have. Then I could actually carry my freaking stuff. Ah, TrenWolfMan takes a death. 2-1. Having a lot of trouble with the catacombs. It is a very difficult area this early on. It's pretty tough. Unfortunately, it's keeping him out of the tournament right now. He needs to get through there. Man, Celeste is available on Steam now. The other game I've been looking at for a long time. I gotta play Iconoclast still, man. Iconoclast came out this week. Yesterday, probably, I think. But Celeste is another one that looks really good. Also, Dead Cells is going to the Switch. It's on the other consoles as well, but I don't care about them. It's on the Switch. If it's on the Switch, I don't want it on the other consoles. I'm debating whether or not I want Dark Souls 1 on the Switch, because that one actually is not going to run as well as it should. I mean, let's be real. Unoptimized game, always was. The Switch being relatively new is hard to program for, I'm sure. As I roll in that Noppy, Tren takes another death. He's giving Azite an easy ride to the bottom. As long as he keeps dying like that, all Azite has to do is finish. I've only played the demo of Iconoclast up to the train. I don't know how long that game is. As far as indie games go, I was having a good time, and I need to finish Owlboy too. It's one of the indie games kick. Owlboy's really good. I need to finish it on stream, that is. I've got a surprisingly busy schedule for a Twitch broadcaster. Between all the tournaments and stuff I do, and all the database work I have to do to maintain some of the things I do. It's not all Mario ROM hacks over here. I got actual work to do involving my shows. I do need to finish Suikoden. And I want to get done with Fallout 4 so I can uninstall it. Azite's in the aquifers, but he's hurting, man. He needs to get some HP back up here. If he fights that boss like he did last time, he's not going to win with this. A shotgun with heart. He doesn't want it, he wants puncher. I'm surprised he'd risk rolling a heart, because you might end up with energy, you know. You might get a better weapon, but he might end up with energy. He does not like the shotgun very much. Axe, thanks for the sub. That button caused us a car crash.
What's this button do?
Apparently. We've got some very important things to do in Fallout 4 in terms of goofy fights. That were unintended, broken, incomplete, that kind of fight. Laser for Azite, 5 shots, just barely. He's also got corpse eating, so maybe we'll get that health back that way. There's one. Takes a few to actually get health off that. Man, we've been... For all the flack that we gave Oblivion, man, it was entertaining. It was a fun ride. Not a mediocre ride. Not a boring ride like Fallout 4 is. No entertainment value at all. It's just hard to... I mean, we have our jokes and that's it. We just have to ride on our own power. Unlike Oblivion, where we can just shut up and do something and it'll sell itself. It was so much easier to go for prolonged amounts of time in that game. Last time we did Fallout 4, we lasted 55 minutes before it crashed. I just shut down my PC after that. I just, like... It's really hard to go for more than an hour already, and we're only like 20 hours in, I think. I'm not sure about that. I only ever had 40 total, so whatever minus 40 is my gameplay time on this session. Azite's in Limbo 2. With the laser, doing fine. Got all that health back. Does not have 7 this time. Probably won't get 7. Might get 6. But only if he plays well on the way down. Very well. He's already taken a hit, so he's going to have to waste time healing that. Puncher, I'm not going to heal that. He wants to keep the laser, and I understand that. But it's going to cost him some HP, so he's going to have to get the HP back from combos. So I hope he doesn't intend to, hope he doesn't intend to take 6 hits on the boss again. You can win with 5, you can win with 1, honestly. If you do it carefully. Is it feasible? Honestly, to some degree it is, but it's not easy still. You definitely want some wiggle room for this guy. You don't want to die here. That's a long time. He is moving faster. He got that boss at about 15 minutes even last time. He's down there in 4-2 at 10. Grabs another 25 combo. Those are really easy to get in this area. So you do expect him to get a little bit of health back from that, at least. Which is why I kind of feel like he's probably going to end up with 6. Laser on energy. That's going to give him another shot, I think. Just barely. That's nice. He is gem powered, too. He has quite a few shots. There will be a store, and he's got a lot of money for that store, so at the bottom, he's going to get some health out of that, too. And he's already queued up another HP, so if he gets hit, or if he feels like grabbing one right now, there's even more energy for him. Nice. One more shot. Working out. 4-3 is done. It's boss time. You want that 2 HP heal there. There you go. You grab 1 HP and 1 HP plus charge to get 2 HP. Overflow his health a little bit. You didn't really need the 1 HP, obviously. But, whatever. Might as well spend the money, I guess. Make you feel good. Took a hit in phase 1. 2 hits, actually. He's gonna have to play this a little safer. He doesn't have 7 HP this time. That's not safer. Oh man, 3 HP already. Kill the minions, hit the boss, play it safe. No damage taken, that's the way. Dodge the shot, kill the minions. Do the damage. Repeat. That's the ticket. Took a hit again. Looking a little grim. Looking a little grim, Azite. Got the shotgun, whether he wants it or not. 2 HP. Now he's got to worry about oxygen. A new concern here. TrenWolfMan's in the aquifer if Azite fails here. That's kind of the furthest that TrenWolfMan's been. He might be on a roll this time. He might be able to finish this, and Azite will not catch up to him in the aquifers. Tren wins on that run. That's bad news for Azite, who is in real trouble now. Still alive. That was really good dodging from Azite. Still alive. Has the triple, unfortunately, as he goes down to fight the final part with 1 HP. 1 HP. Needs a flawless performance with the triple as his weapon. That's pretty rough, but it could be done. Aquifer 1 cleared by TrenWolfMan, though. Azite gets taken out by the first shot. Back to the beginning with you. That's too bad. We got 15 minutes left in this thing, really. If TrenWolfMan does not win on this run, he's only got time for one more. One more attempt. He went in the well to get his cat back. His cat is living at the bottom. Fell on in there. As cats do, they cause trouble. I need Wolfman to kill the boss, or else Azite gets the point by default. Azite has set the bar high. Well, he's hanging on. He's got 3 HP. Past the point, I feel like you're pretty well off in this game. Pretty safe. And I feel like Wolfman's starting to get to that point. You just still have to be careful, though. But you kind of get on a roll. You kind of get some power behind you. You can stay in the air longer. Despite the new floors being pretty, especially the aquifer being pretty dangerous. Are they really, though? They're not as dangerous, I don't feel like. I feel like you're past the hump. But he is starting to go down, though. That being said. Still need to play it safe, still need to maintain. TrenWolfMan does take that death. He's got 14 minutes left to win. And that is enough time to win, technically speaking. I'll give him one more attempt. Gotta give him some positive force. Looks like he quit. Positive force canceled. I'll play it anyway. It's a good song. Azite is getting the default win on this one. With one boss kill and one almost kill, he is moving on to play against Federal Ghost. Good game, everybody. Meanwhile, Azite, nearly dead, dies again. Azite having trouble on this last boss kill. He just can't seem to get it. Well, neither player has really shown that they can clear the game in 12 minutes or so. So I don't expect Azite to finish either, but Azite did win this round. He'll have plenty of time to practice before his next one. In the round 3 area of this tournament. As for me, I will be back later tonight with some mystery triathlon races. At 6. Actually, I believe we're rescheduling that one to 7. Let me do that. Let me check that, actually. Before I go offline, I'll be able to tell you. Yes. Rescheduling this one to 7. Yes, I am. Okay, so at 7 tonight, 7 and 8, we got 2 matches for you. Should be good. Should be good. Chaos Defrost, Patty Bees, Cadus, Smash Daisaku, Dr. Mutagen, Terravan, and I'm going to see if I can't get another group in there as well. That's the matches we got tonight, folks. Until then, I'll see you later. Let me find somebody to host. There's a chance I'll be back online. Don't link to the past runs. In fact, you know what? I'll check that too. No races open. Doesn't look like so. Yeah, I just missed one, so they won't be doing one for a while. Let's see who's playing what and who I can host you on over to here. I'll host you on to Willard. He's playing that. He's playing in the daily Key Sanity thing. See you later, folks. Thanks for coming by.